Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Menti from Toy Soldiers Prods, and we're starting a new thing on our channel, which is LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars walkthrough. As you can see, we're playing the game, we were playing the whole game for you, and by we, of course, as always, I mean myself alone. Now, I have been getting older lately, and as my birthday gift, one of them, I have been given this amazing game. I really love LEGO Star Wars games, and I thought that it would be a nice thing on our channel to give you the whole gameplay, the whole walkthrough. So we'll be playing this. As you can see, it is in Polish. As you know, I'm from Poland, and it's difficult to get an English version here in Poland. So I will be translating as much as possible for you. But as you know, there are no dialogues in the actual game, so I think it won't be that difficult. Okay, let's make a break for the intro. And we're back. Just to let you know, I have played a little bit of the game, just to see how it works, what new mechanics and things are there. And there are quite a lot of them, so I think you will be enjoying this, and I will be enjoying this. I will be giving you an actual gameplay. I will not be cutting anything that I have done, so everything stupid that will happen here will be quite genuine and not a setup. So yeah, as I have said, I have played a little bit of the game, but not too much, so I am bound to fail sometimes. Okay, so let's get to the game at hand. Now, I would like to remind you, it's in Polish, and I will be translating as much as I can. So let's get it on. And blah blah blah. Basically, the translation is that, and let's get on with it. Star Wars! I think that much you can understand. Now I will be translating this, and there will be a lot of those in this game, so I will be translating, and I hope I won't be failing too much at this. So, prologue. Press enter. Geonosis Arena. Chasing Jango Fett, the bounty hunter, Master Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi flies to Geonosis. There, however, he's being kidnapped by the Count Dooku, the separatist leader against the Republic. Anakin and Padme receive a distress call from Kenobi and are being kidnapped as well. Now, all three of them await an execution on the Geonosis Arena. And I haven't failed too much. Okay. Now, there will be a cutscene, and those cannot be skipped, at least in the beginning. I think that later the game allows you to skip them, but when you're playing for the first time, and that's what we're doing right now, the game will force you to watch the whole thing. So while we're watching, I can say a few things. First of all, you may have noticed that I haven't been here on YouTube for a while. As I wrote on my blog, but probably most of you didn't see that, I had some personal shit to get to focus on, and I really couldn't focus on making the video, so I had to spend my time on just getting my shit back together. And yeah, oh, no kissing Star Wars, please. I like Star Wars, I mean, of course, thank you. Now, another thing is that I am back, and I will hope that I will be delivering those videos for you quite often right now. We're back to normal schedule, well, almost normal, because we're doing this walkthrough of the game right now, but however, I will be doing videos more actively right now. Now, another thing is that this whole walkthrough will be divided into a couple parts, because otherwise it would be quite boring, me talking about the game only. So, first of all, I will do like a first impression in this episode right now, impressions even, more of a second rather than first, because I've already played a little bit, but basically I want to introduce you to the game, show you what it's all about, talk about it, and maybe have some fun while playing it. And then in the next episode we'll start talking about the Old Republic, because that's the actual subject of this channel, is it not? So we'll be I will be talking about all the news in the next walkthrough, so this will be quite a long episode, the next one, because I have missed almost 2 months of new stuff, and there has been a lot of amazing new stuff on the website. And then I will be talking about my personal gameplay, so third, fourth and fifth podcast consisting of the gameplay from this game will actually be podcast dedicated to me talking about my experience in Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay, let's get to the game. I have changed my controls, but the game basically works in the same way that it used to work before. So I'm playing as Obi-Wan right now, as you might see on Geonosis Arena, and I already have the fourth thing. I don't have a lightsaber because I'm a prisoner, obviously. And I am to do some basic puzzles to be introduced into the game. As you might see right off the bat, the graphic engine is completely different than the one we've been introduced in the previous 2 games. And 2 previous games were quite enjoyable, I might add. Okay, so... oh god, I'm failing already. There we go, with Padme. So basically the same mechanics as before. Jedis have force powers and lightsabers, the other characters have guns. Maybe in the closest future I will have a gun. And some harpoons and stuff like that. So yeah, first puzzle is solved, and now we're playing the game. Okay, so now as I have played it, I already know that I have to play Padme here. Oh, no. And I have to use my force-like button on the guy. On the creature. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, I have to switch now and... Okay, again. And use force on him. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. And now I can ride the guy. So, Reek, apparently that's what it's called. And now I have to chase the rat cat thing. I never knew what it was called and what animal is that, but it's very nice. Okay, there we go. I have to hit it 4 times. So yeah, you see that it's changed a little bit the game, but the basic mechanics are the same as they used to be. However, come on! Oh, there we go. However, the game really is dedicated to being quite simple. Let's face it, I'm playing with 8 buttons right now, which is not very complicated. And also, what do I want to say? It's quite difficult doing live commentary, by the way. I have never done it before. Well, once, but I knew the game quite well. I don't know this game quite well. The game basically is dedicated for children, right? Everyone can play it, but let's focus that the main target here are children. And it may be quite silly that a 23-year-old guy who wants to play a serious MMO plays LEGO Star Wars. There we go. But it's quite enjoyable. It's a kind of a game that literally delivers you the pure amount of fun. Nothing beside that. It's just silly, it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's something to make you relax. I remember playing previous games, also Lego Indiana Jones with my ex-girlfriend. It was amazing, really, the fun we had. Really enjoyable, pure enjoyment, not very complicated, and you cannot lose in this game, which is an important factor in games like this, right? So yeah, I really like those games, I always have, and I think that they're quite funny, so I am doing this walkthrough right now for you because of that. There we go, we get some lightsabers finally, and we can swing them a little bit, and you're gonna see right now that the game is changed in a great way, because there's so much shit going on the level. Look, everything is moving, everything is firing all the time, and we're not lagging in any way. The game really has changed a lot since the previous parts. Even though I love the previous part, don't get me wrong, they were quite enjoyable. Okay, I have to attack his legs. There we go, one leg. I'm surprised that I haven't died yet. The silly thing is that you have a hard thing dying here, because you have no like pause between moves as a Jedi. You just can hold your not hold, because hold makes a lightsaber throw, but you can keep tapping your hello, tapping your attack button, and you just won't die that way most of the time. Okay, but we have to switch to Padme, and she has this harpoon thingy. There we go, and now the Jedi. And oh, there we go. And this is a special place for Jedis only. And there we go. Attack. Yeah, the game is very repetitive in the boss fights, because now we again have to switch to Padme. Padme is weak, just to let you know. In my opinion, the shooting classes are even weaker than in previous parts. On the first part, the shooting classes were very weak. In the second part, they got a little bit of a boost, and like Scoundrels classes could have made those dodges, and they still can. However, they seem quite weak. Okay, there we go. We're finishing the boss with Obi-Wan Kenobi, as we should, and now we're fighting Jango Fett. Now, the fight with Jango Fett is an introduction of a lightsaber throw, which is a new mechanic. So we can see Jango right here. He's flying. Oh shit! I have died. Oh no. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that in my walkthroughs. And now he's standing in place, and while holding your attack button and aiming, you can fire at him, and then fire at him again on the ground, and you can basically win the fight like that. Remember not to lose your focus at any time, and fire as much as you can. Really tap your button a lot, because otherwise you are bound to die. Look at the amount of shit that's going on right here. Droidicas, Super Battle Droids, Ordinary Battle Droids. In the meanwhile, Django is attacking me, Jedi's fighting. I mean, look at the amount of stuff here. It's amazing. There has been no such thing in the previous parts. I must admit that it's quite enjoyable to see so much going on. Of course, it's a little bit messed up when you start playing the actual game and there's so much going on and you still don't know what to do. Okay, so there we go. Lightsaber throw and lightsaber jump and ordinary swings, and we won! Amazing. There we go. Beyond the black guy in a new saga. Oh, sorry, Afro-American. In the new saga. And now this scene bothers me a little bit, because look what happens. Boba gets his father head and he enjoys it. I mean, what the fuck? Right? Okay, so this is the first level. The amount of game I have played showed me that it's really enjoyable, but it's also very repetitive. I mean, sometimes they just didn't have enough ideas, I think, to introduce these new puzzles. So sometimes the game may seem boring, but as I've said, this is actually a co-op game. I would love to get someone to play a co-op with me and do a live narration at the time. However, I do not really have a person who would love that, as Live is no longer available for me. So yeah, so I'll be doing this alone, and I must tell you that the game is much more enjoyable when you're playing with someone, and it looks way better when you're doing that, because you have to actually cooperate. You not only have this additional person who helps you, you have to cooperate and you have to do stuff together. And it's really nice to do that. So if you have a child, especially girlfriend, friend, really, I have been playing this game with my ex-girlfriend, I have been playing this game with Sliv, and we have been enjoying them as hell. Really, we have a lot of fun. For example, with Sliv, when I first found out about the game, I went to his place and I have spent like almost, I don't know, 8 hours non-stop gameplay of this game, and I have died again. Because we are just enjoying. This is just, as I said, pure fun, a lot of laughter, because it doesn't really make you focus, it doesn't force you to be like a pro gamer. You can just enjoy it, you can just have fun, fool around with your friends, and whatever you want to do is available for you here. The game is too simple to be serious, right? So you can as well enjoy it in its pure form, and I think that's the key to this game. The purity of LEGO Star Wars games is amazing. Okay, but back to the gaming. I have to unlock the gunships and then deliver the Jedi Masters there, and then lock the gunships. Quite easy, but with the amount of things going on here, it is not that easy. There we go. Luminara, Ayla Secura, and Plo Koon are running inside right now. And we're closing the ship. And we're off! And as usual in Star Wars, we have some spaceship battles. We have some vehicles that we can ride and stuff like that. So I think it will be quite enjoyable for you. And of course there are dozens of characters to choose from when you want to play. So it will be quite enjoyable. So we have Yara Proof here, Kit Fisto, and someone I do not know. I don't know who that master is. Oh, it's not Kit Fisto, it's actually not Kit Fisto, but Yara Proof is Kierimundi. That doesn't really matter. So you're gonna see a lot of things. Oh, basically, I haven't said the most important thing. The game covers Season 1 and Season 2 from Star Wars The Clone Wars mini-series. Not mini-series, mini-series was a different one. Series available on Cartoon Network and on StarWars.com/The Clone Wars. And I think that's quite enjoyable. You know that I've been doing reviews of the episodes before. I think I forgot to do reviews of the final parts, so I might as well do them while playing some part of the game. I think it's a good idea. So next off we'll talk about Star Wars The Old Republic, and on the third episode I will talk about Star Wars The Clone Wars cartoon. So yeah, that's a good idea. So basically the game covers those two seasons, but it does it very briefly. Levels concentrated around episodes are quite short. Okay, so we have finished the level, free gameplay has been unlocked, and we have some new characters, and I think that for the first episode it's just enough, and I hope it was enjoyable for you. It sure was for me. I will be delivering more of these videos throughout the week. Next week is Easter, so I will have a lot of free time for you, so I will do a couple videos for you. So yeah, thanks for watching. As you see, I didn't do too great, but it's really difficult to doing live commentary and playing well. I really admire people like Yoskas and Total Halibut for being quite comprehensive when they talk while playing, and I have got my first golden brick, and I will show you what they do in the next part of the game. Thanks for watching, guys. This was Menti from Toy Soldiers Bros. Remember to subscribe, comment, and rate the video, and stay tuned for the next episodes. Again, Menti, Toy Soldiers Bros. Okay, apparently there is a video before we start the actual game, before finishing the prologue. So yeah, here it is. So basically it's an introduction of who goes where and what they do. So Grievous is stealing R2-D2, Asash is going to Christophsis, and I don't know what that was. God, those two are too sweet. Okay, so this is the actual end of the episode. Thanks for watching again.